Today we're talking about some signs that you may be seeing in your adult life that could mean you grew up in a narcissistic family or at least a toxic, unpredictable, and stressful environment. I know that these signs were present in any healthy adult relationship that I got into that was not toxic and with a narcissist, until I healed, of course. So let me just say that many times we will repeat and create the same type of relationships in a similar environment because the energy this provides feels so normal and even predictable. So let's just dive right in. If you're new to this channel, I would like to welcome you and invite you to please subscribe and be sure and hit that notification bell because I put out new videos every week. Also, if you are interested in private one-on-one narcissistic abuse recovery coaching with me, please visit my website, which is linked in the description below. So one of the first signs you may see is that when things are too calm, you can feel uncomfortable. And in some cases, it might feel as if something is wrong. So what can happen is we can go looking for things that might be wrong or even start picking fights or trying to provoke a fight because we are uncomfortable or even maybe a little paranoid that something must be wrong because things are so calm. So if this has been a pattern in your adult relationships, take a look down memory lane and evaluate your childhood and see if it was chaotic and unpredictable. Next, you may find yourself attracted or drawn to romantic partners that need fixing. This is usually the codependency that is coming out in us, most times because we were in a codependent or in a pathologically enmeshed relationship with one or both of our parents. We were made into little adults way too early in life, having to fix or help our parents with adult issues. So therefore, we find our identity and purpose in the helping or fixing others. However, that will never lead to a happy, healthy relationship. Each person in a relationship should be responsible for their own happiness and then come together as two happy and healthy people. Another sign might be that you really enjoy the exciting part of the relationship and might even say a little bit love-bomby part of the relationship where you fall head over heels in love and everything is perfect. We can attach way too quickly because of this, and because the honeymoon stage doesn't last forever in any relationship, we can become bored when the relationship cools off. Next, a telltale sign of this would be that your life and the close relationships in your life completely lack any boundaries. In toxic and narcissistic families, everyone is involved in the business of everyone else. Family members feel entitled to trample over any boundaries you might try and establish and express to you that you have no right to your desire to establish your individuality or privacy. So because of this, most times we will have a complete lack of boundaries in our adult relationships. Again, because this feels normal. This feels like home. Another big sign that this is happening is if stable, normal, healthy, steady, and safe relationships feel boring. We are so used to the extreme ups and downs from our childhoods, the trauma bonds, and the emotional addictions that we get to these cycles, unfortunately can contribute to establishing the false belief that if that is not happening, then it isn't even real love. Abuse cycles from childhood many times can lead to us believing that these cycles are the definition of what passion is, and that without it, the relationship isn't real love. And lastly, people like us can have extreme trouble letting go of a relationship or a partner who has broken up with us. Usually that rejection will trigger our underlying deep-seated fear of abandonment, and it can be very painful to let go of the other person.